Good morning, my dear children. Today we are going to revise the chapter 3, that is the story of Akash, and it was written by Lalitha Sridhar. Now children, this is the revision chapter, so take out your book fast and chapter 3, page number 26. Now quick revise. So, who was the narrator of that story? Yes, Akash is the narrator of that story. Who is narrating the story? Akash. What do you mean by Akash? Means the sky. The sky is narrating that story. And who is his main character? The main character is Ramu. So, Akash is the narrator of that story. That is the story of Akash, and in this story, Ramu, a little boy named Ramu. A little boy name is Ramu, and his complete name was Ram Bhadra Narayan Murthy. Ram Bhadra Narayan Murthy. Now, what do you understand about who is narrating the story? That is Akash. Those who narrate the story, that is called the narrator. And who was narrator in this story? That is Akash. Means the sky is narrating the story. And this story is about Ramu. Ramu, he was a little boy and his complete name was Ram Bhadra Narayan Murthy. That was the very big name of a very little boy. So everyone called him Ramu. His friends, his family members, or even Akash also remember him, that is Ramu. Now, the Ram Bhadra Narayan Murthy was a very big name for a very little boy. I remember him as Ramu. Who is I? I refers to Akash. I refers to, that is the Akash, because Akash is the narrator of this story. He lived in a small village near the foot of a mountain. So Ramu, he lived in a small village that is in a foot of a mountain. Foot of mountain means here the village. Now his home was mud hut with a thatched roof. Now thatched roof means the dry straw. His hut was made up of this is the hut of Ramu, and this roof of this hut, yes, is covered with the thatched roof, means the dry straw. He helped his family to build it. Means Ramu helped his family to build this hut. Okay, this hut is made up of mud, and the roof of this hut is made up of the thatched roof, that is the dry straw. And Ramu helped his family to build this hut. Now, Ramu wore a cotton dhoti and a simple jacket. Now, what is the dressing sense of Ramu? He wore a cotton dhoti and he wore a simple jacket. He herded the milk his father's cow and collected firewood. Means Ramu and his father, they keep the domesticate animals like cow, and they keep also animals like goats. So these animals gives milk, and he collected firewood. Why he collected firewood? For to cook food. He was a playful boy who loved to climb trees and play in expensive green fields. Means Ramu. What is the characteristic of Ramu? That is, he was a very playful boy because he loved to climb on trees and he loved to play in an open field. So that's why he was a playful boy. Expensive means a wide and a open area. Now he relished the hot gruel his mother cooked for him on simmering coal fire. Means he relished, he enjoyed the gruel. Gruel means a hot food that is made up of boiling oats in milk or water. So he relished, he enjoyed the hot food that is made by his mother. In simmering means low or a slow. Simmering coal fire because the villagers, they don't use gas. So in place of gas they use the coal. Okay, coal. In place of gas they use the coal. Coal is, what is the uses of coal? It uses to cook food. Now one day Ramu's father sent him on an errand. Errand means what? Errand means a small job. Errand means, what is errand? Errand means a small, when you go somewhere for work. Okay, so your mother and father says that go for an errand, go for, do this small job, do this small work. So that is called the errand. Okay, so Ramu's father also gave him a small job that is called the errand. What job? That one day Ramu's father sent him on an errand. He was to go to the next village to bring some medicine from the doctor for his sick granny. So what was his work? That Ramu, that he was to go to the next village and bring some medicine from the doctor to his sick granny. Granny means grandmother. So what is the work of the Ramu? That he has to go to the next village and bring medicine from doctor for his sick granny because his granny was very weak. And get back as soon as could means get back as soon means Ramu, he goes to the next village and he come back soon. Okay? Remember Ramu, his father said, you must return home right after the job is done. Not dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying means what? Taking too much, a long time, that is called the dilly-dallying. Now, his father said, means Ramu's father said, you must return home on right time. Okay? Because no dilly-dallying that time. Dilly-dallying means not take too much time this time. You have to go and you have to come as soon as possible. Now, there is a solar eclipse today and you must not be outside under any circumstances. Go fast. Then his father said that today is what? Today is the solar eclipse and you must not to go outside. Means in no condition you should be go outside. Okay. So if you go, then you come back fast as soon as possible. Now go fast. Then why do you think Ramu's father didn't want him to be out during the solar eclipse? Now why do you think Ramu's father didn't want him? क्यों नहीं जाने दिया उसको सोलर इक्लिप्स में? क्यों जाने जल्दी जाओ और जल्दी आ जाओ. Why his father said that go to the next village and come back as soon as possible. Why Ramu's father said so? Ramu interrupted his father with a child curiosity. Why is it dangerous, father? Now every child has a curiosity. So Ramu also a child. So he interrupted his father. He asked question to his father that why this eclipse is dangerous. Now during an eclipse, the rays reaching the earth are harmful. Now his father explained that during the eclipse time, the sun rays that reaching on the earth are very harmful to us. Okay, what rays? The sun rays that reaching on the earth are very harmful for us. Now, as the sun is not so strong, one is tempted to look at it directly, which can result in losing one's eyesight. Means most of the children, when they look at the sun, they wear goggles or spec. So if we didn't wear these goggles, so our eyesight will damage. So we should not look at the sun directly. We should not eye contact with the sun. Now it can damage our eyesight. So I want you indoors well before noon when the eclipse can be sighted. So Ramu's father said that I want you to indoor well before noon when the eclipse can be sighted. Means whenever the time of the eclipse happen, that you should be in your home, not going outside. Now run as fast as your leg can carry you. I must finish my work in the field by then too, said Ramu's father, patting him on his shoulder. So what Ramu's father said? Ramu's father said that you just go fast and I also finish my work in the field. And he was just patting his shoulders. Who patted him? His father. Ramu's father patting Ramu on his shoulder. Now, filled with a sense of importance and urgency, Ramu walked fast to nearby village and reached there in less than an hour. Means Ramu has a lot of feelings because this work is very important. Which work is important? That to bring the medicine from doctor to his weak granny. So this work is very important because Ramu, he has a lot of feelings now, and so he reached there. So he reached to the next village in just less than an hour. Now there he went straight to the Vaidya and described his granny's condition. Means he described his granny conditions in front of Vaidya. Vaidya means the Ayurvedic physician. The wizened old man. Wizened means what? There are many folds, many wrinkles in his face. Means he was the old man. An old man looked like, how it looked like? He had wrinkles. Okay, he had many folds in face. So the old man wizened. The wizened old man nodded. Nodded means what? Nodded means shaking head. That is the nodded. So the old man agreed if he had not heard it all before. जैसा कि उसने कभी सुना ही नहीं हो. Okay? Because these Vaidya prepare the medicine whenever his Ramu's granny had a toothache. So he prepared the medicine. Who prepared? The Vaidya prepared the medicine. Okay, so at that time he just nodded as he had not heard it all before. Now he prepared the special medicine he always made for frail grannies, constant and awful toothache. Now he prepared means the vet prepared the special medicine for his frail granny. Frail means weak granny, when he has a regular or awful, when his granny has a very bad or a unpleasant toothache. Okay, so who prepared medicine? Whenever Ramu's granny has a toothache, then who prepared the medicine? Then this way they made the medicine. So at that time the Vedya thought that this was the medicine of toothache, so he prepared the special medicine at that time. The problem was he went off to search for the herbs in the jungle nearby and didn't return for an hour and a half. So what is the problem is that the Vedya, he goes in jungle for what purpose? For finding some herbs and some nuts to make the medicine. Okay, so who went to jungle? That the Vedya went in search of herbs and in search of nuts, so he went to jungle. And the Vedya took how much time? That is 1.5 hours. He didn't return home for an hour and a half. 1.5 hours. He took a very long time. Who took? That is the Vedya. Poor Ramu was getting very tense indeed. Now Ramu was very tense because his father said that go to the next village and come back as soon as possible because today is solar eclipse. So he was very tense. Already he was 1.5 hours late. So when finally the old man returned, who was the old man in that story? The old man was the Vedya. When the Vedya returned back, he spent another 15 minutes pounding and grinding a variety of green herbs and dried nuts. Now the Vedya spent another 15 minutes. He had already spent 1.5 hours. Then he had another spent 15 minutes. For what? Then he pounding means beating noisily all types of herbs and grinding this medicine for preparing the medicine. And when he had finished, Ramu gave him the bag of grains. And when the Vedya finished his work, means when the Vedya prepared the medicine for his granny, then Ramu gave a bag full of grains. In this bag, there are grains in this bag. So Ramu gave a bag of grains which his father has sent as payment and short of as his I could carry him. So his father, whose father has sent a payment, Ramu's father has sent a payment, that is a bag full of grain. So Ramu gave this bag to Vedya. For what purpose? Because the Vedya prepared the medicine and the Ramu gave a bag of full grains in it. So who gave him? Ramu को किसने दिया था वो बैग? His father. His father had sent as payment. Now, no matter how fast he ran, he could not keep up with time, which was now close at noon. Means Ramu was already late because what's the time now? That is realized that he was someone chasing him. Okay, chasing means कोई पीछा कर रहा है. Someone chasing him. Someone has been followed. This particular stretch of mud path was lonely, and he knew there were robbers roaming in search of passers-by. Means the path on which the Ramu goes, that is not safe. It is too muddy. Okay, and robbers. There are many robbers are there. And why these robbers are there? Because they are roaming in search of passers-by. Passers-by means passers. Who was the passers? The person who crossed the road. That is the passers. So the robbers in searching of passers for their belonging. वो क्या लूटना चाहते थे? जो भी पर्सन की, जो भी उनके पास कोई भी चीजें हैं वो लूटते हैं. बिकॉज रॉबर्स वर्क क्या है? चीजों को, जिसके पास जितनी भी चीजें उनको लूटना. So the robbers roaming in search of passers-by. Now, would they take away the silver anklet I am wearing? He thought. So Ramu thought that would the robbers, what they take away? Would they take away the silver anklet? Silver anklet. See this picture. See this Ramu leg, and he wore a silver anklet. So he thought that would they take away this silver anklet? Okay. Now, gnashing footstep echoed from van behind him, and poor Ramu was petrified. Means the sound of the footsteps of robbers. Okay, they get hurt by Ramu. So Ramu was very petrified. Ramu was very worried at that time. So he banged behind him. Echoed means sound that reflected to the ground, that reflected off the wall or the open space. So what type of sound? The sound of the footsteps of the robbers. Okay. So that was, Ramu was very terrified. Ramu was very petrified or worried at that time. Now he hurriedly crouched behind a thick bush and hoped his heart was not beating too loud. Means he hurriedly crouched. Means he hurriedly put one's body close to the ground and bending their legs. Okay, he folded his body and he hid himself in a thick bush, in a dense bush. So he covered his body and hid behind the dense bush. Now his heart was pounding too loudly, beating too loudly. Then he looked up at me and prayed hard for a miracle. Then what happened next? Then Ramu looked up at the sky. Me refers to the sky. Ramu looked up at the sky and prayed hard for a miracle. Miracle means that is the magic. So Ramu prayed for magic at that time. That the magic is happening is now, and I am, जो मैं हूँ, मैं किससे बच जाऊँ? रॉबर्ट से. और मैं कहाँ चल जाऊँ? टाइम से घर. Now what the magic, what the miracle happened? Well, though he had not realized it, the eclipse was almost total by then, and the whole world was growing dark at noon. Now he had not realized, Ramu had not realized that the eclipse almost total by then. Means there is the darkness all around. Means the world was growing dark at noon, means there is darkness all around at this noon time. Ramu had the miracle he wanted. So Ramu wanted a miracle. So he prayed to Akash, the sky. Okay, so what miracle happened? Now it's the time of solar eclipse, and that was the miracle that Ramu wanted. So what was the question? What was the miracle Ramu wanted? So the miracle is the solar eclipse that Ramu wanted. So children, I hope you understand this half story. Okay, I will again revise this chapter in the next video. Till then, bye bye.